Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to Martyn Lucas Investor. Here on the main channel, we're covering Virgin Galactic live earnings. Live now on the extra channel, we're covering Sensonic earnings. Now, Sensonic earnings starts in 25 minutes. Virgin Galactic, we have a bit more time. So welcome everybody. If you're over there on the extra channel, we are covering Sensonics. Let me just check the audio. Yep, that sounds good to me. Let me go into Virgin Galactic and on the main channel. There's no reason why that wouldn't be, but we are doing triple shows tonight at the same time. We're literally doing triple shows. We're doing the Virgin Galactic on the main channel, and on the extra channel, we are doing Sensonics. The link is in the chat if you want to go and check out that. Everybody on the main channel, I will give you the link now to Sensonics. If you just want to see how I'm doing this, this is it right now. This is behind the scenes. There is Sensonics live right now there on the extra channel. So I will give you the link now in the chat. Here is Sens for you. Here we go. There is Sensonics in the chat if you want to go and check that out. Also, in half an hour, Vaz will be live on the main channel doing Joby. So you have 3 earnings tonight all at once. Pretty mental, right? Virgin Galactic on the main channel, Joby Aviation on the main channel, and Sensonics on the extra channel. So it's a fun-packed evening. Sensonics, you can see, has just rallied up in the last few seconds. Let me give you let me show you on the screen exactly what's happened to Sensonics in the last few seconds. It was down, it's just popped up. Shall we have a quick look? Have we got the report out yet? Let's scroll down. We've got, I don't have the numbers yet, but the actual stock is up 4.5%. It was down 3%, so a swing of 7% for Sensonics. Over here with Virgin Galactic, we're down on the day, but we're up 1.58. But remind ourselves, we are up 1.84 on the week and 38% on the month. If we get a nice beat tonight, it'll be a big night for Virgin Galactic. Also, Joby Aviation, that's coming up in half an hour. Vaz is covering that on the main channel. That is down 3.45% today, 1.42 in the after hours. I've just realized the sound might have been a bit bad there. I've just muted the extra audio. Sorry if the sound was bad there for a moment. I had an extra channel open. No one mentioned it, but it wasn't right. So there may have been an issue with the sound. No one actually said anything, but there you go. Anyway, there you go. Let's keep ourselves focused. So let me see who's with me. Over on the extra channel, we have Sensonic. Welcome to all of you. And here on the main channel, we have Virgin Galactic also on the main channel coming up in 20 minutes. Vaz will be live with the Joby Aviation. Let me read the comments. I didn't see anyone say the sound was bad, but there you go. Stephen, how you doing? Congratulations, you filled Matador. Very nice. I just sold my S&P 500 for a wash, kept the lower price ones, and the portfolio now has another all-time high. Is the position $263,000. That is another all-time high. There you go. Very exciting. Okay, we got 20 minutes before Sensonics starts on the extra channel. So we're keeping our eye and we're listening in. Just making sure all the system audio is muted. It is. Our crypto is doing well. We're waiting to sell our Bitcoin for a small profit. We're still going to own it, but we're going to own it. We're going to own it on iBit. And I've explained that why in this morning's show. All right, so there we go. So let's get ready. 139 of you here on the main channel. and 18 of you on the extra channel. If you want the link, it's in the chat. So we're waiting for Virgin Galactic. We've got a bit of time for this one, and I'll bring you all the information as it comes up, but we're not there yet. There's a bit of time to go for Virgin Galactic. So what I'm going to do, as I do have a few moments, I've just literally run out of time. I want to put the Sensonics on my social media. I didn't get a chance to do this. So if you're listening in on the extra channel, Sensonics, I'm just about to post this on my social media if you want to take part in the poll. So I'm going to do that now. Sensonics, there we go. Sensonics earnings call. Send stock investors blindsided. Indeed, that's what the story I'm going with. You'll find out in a minute. Live now. Whoops, a daisy. Live now on YouTube. Sensonics. Let me just drop this link in. I didn't get a chance to do all the marketing. This is the first time we've ever done 3 shows at the same time. So it's a bit of a mental challenge. And Sens, let me share with you what I'm doing so you can see what I'm doing. Sensonics, there we go. And there's polls running everywhere. And I'll put the link in there. I'm not going to have a chance to do my analysis of it, but at least I'm going to let the world know we are covering Sensonics. I'll do all of them in a moment. So there we go. We'll put that on Blue Sky. Many of you follow me there because you get all the points. You get all the points to win our $1,000 XRP. If you want to win the competition, the links to the competition are below in the description of the videos. You can go and check there. Right, let's jump on to X and put Sensonics in there. There we go. And I should do it. Another post here with the image. There we go, Sensonics. And we've got 15 minutes to go now before the call begins. So you've got plenty of time. I'm going to put Sensei in there. I'd like to tag our team. Good luck to Vaz tonight, who's doing his first, is doing a live stream on the main channel. We are really looking forward to that. Virgin Galactic is pumping at the moment, up 2.37 in the last couple of seconds, which is very, very nice to see. Let me add my Sensonics thoughts. I did some analysis earlier on. Let me put that in the post. Oh, in fact, or before I do that, I need to put it on Facebook because I'll be losing my my tag. There we go. There's on Facebook. Many of you follow me there on Facebook as well because you want the points for the competition. Let me go into Instagram. Post there. Sensonics. This is a request from one of our members. In fact, all of these earnings tonight are requests from members. You request the events that you want us to cover. Let me write in there links, link in profile. Okay, share that. We also put it on threads. So we've got 15 minutes to go now for the call on the extra channel Sensonics and 45 minutes for the call on Virgin Galactic and 15 minutes before Vaz goes live on this channel as well. He's covering Joby Aviation. So a lot going on tonight. We've never done 3 shows back to back all at the same time. Well, like a little TV. I mean, that was always the plan, to build a TV network, and that's where we are right now. I think we're there, don't you? Right. Let's add. I want to add my analysis that I just did. So this will be, I have to go, how am I going to do this now? I'll have to go in the, there we go, comments of here. Drag that. I'm showing you on the screen so you can see what I'm doing, what's going on while we're waiting for the call to begin. I want to make sure that we've covered everything properly and you know what's going on. I think it's right to always keep the audience in the loop of everything. I nearly made a mistake there. There we go. Yes, I nearly made a mistake. So post all. So our Sensonics is out. I've got 15 minutes. So we're now going. We're now going to do Joby, and we're going to do. In fact, Joby should be done by Vaz, I would imagine. Let's see. There you go. Vaz has done it for me. Join me for Joby Aviation. So I'm just going to repost this. Vaz has already done my Joby. So I won't need to worry about that. I'll just repost it on my account. So let's go back over to X. There you go. Joby Aviation, 30 minutes after closing bell. There you go. He's got a lot of people. That's a lot. That's good. That's a good number, Vaz. Congratulations on that. You're going to have a good show tonight, mate. I think so. Joby Aviation. And I'm going to put the image as well in here. Joby earnings. I also want to include my analysis that I've already done, or my thoughts at least of what we're going to get. There we go. I'm showing you all this so you know what's going on. 14 minutes ago before the call begins. If I show you on the screen what I'm doing, hopefully it keeps you engaged and you're fully aware of what it is all about. Back over to X. We've got a few polls you might want to vote in as well. There's a poll on each event. Okay. There you go. Nearly done. And finally, my expectations. And just after this, we've just got Virgin Galactic to do, and we'll be ready for the call. We've got 13 minutes to go now for our event. What's going on? Why is that not showing? What's going on there? Oh, there we go. Post that down there. Right. Thank you, Vaz, for sharing that. Right, now, Virgin Galactic. Sensonics has just sold back off again. Virgin Galactic is steadily climbing. That's nice to see. We've got 12 minutes to go, just 13 minutes to go for Sensonics, so please stand by. Let's come back to the main account for Virgin Galactic is growing steadily. Sensonics, we have 22 people now watching live, 171 on the main channel with Virgin Galactic. We do have 40 minutes to go before Virgin Galactic starts. So now we're going to promote Virgin Galactic everywhere. Let's do that. Here we go. I thought I had some audio coming through. 1 2 1 2 1 2. Okay, that's better. No, that's still doing it. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1. Oh, there you go. 1 2 1 2. I was just making sure. All right. What? Hang on. Ignore me. Mac Studio speakers. I've got 1 2 1 2. That's better. Is that better? Why have I got all this on? 1 2 1 2. 1 2 1 2. Okay, I think that's better. 1 2 1 2 1 2. There we go. I think I fixed it. All right. I had a little bit of extra bleed coming through there for a moment. Right, good. Okay, so now we'll do our Virgin Galactic promotion. SPCE. Let's go over. How long have we got now? We've got 10 minutes for Sensonics. So stand by for Sensonics. You're in the right place. We'll cover it in a second. Got 10 minutes before the call. So live now on YouTube. Let's put this event out there. I'm going to ask you to vote on this as well. So what I'd like to do is I'd like to ask everyone to tap the like button and consider subscribing. Remember, the extra channel is a separate channel, so please tap the like down there and subscribe as well. Please do tap the like button, folks. There's 51 watching, 174 on Virgin Galactic. If we get, 174 watching with 51 likes. If everyone likes the stream, we'll get 100 and it will share it out to more people. So if you can, tap the like button, it'll be great. It will share it out to more people and then we'll get suggested on YouTube and that would be wonderful. So thank you very much for considering liking the stream. Thank you. Virgin Galactic. Martyn Lucas. I wish I could type fast. That's the one thing I can't do. Just not fast at it. Virgin Galactic now up 4.25%. Very, very nice indeed. Let me see if we've got a result for Virgin Galactic. Let me see if there is a result here. We are showing no data yet. Let's see. But it's shooting up. That's not a surprise. It's not a surprise it's going up so quickly. 9 minutes to go before Sensonics. So stand by. We are waiting. We're playing the audio. We're making sure the audio is coming through so we know we're good. I'm just doing my last bit of marketing before I get into the bones of the show. We've still got a few minutes so I can just get this done. We are now 24/7 back-to-back shows. So it all happens live. There's no go and do the marketing before or after. I mean, it happens live. Right. Create post, Instagram. A lot of you share all of this stuff now because you got those points to win the $1,000 XRP. We're giving away $1,000. Okay. Link. It's funny, isn't it? How Instagram doesn't allow you to do links. You have to sort of just write link in profile. There you go. 8 minutes to go. We're nearly done. Our last post, and then we can focus on listening into the call. It's going to be quite relaxed. Vaz will be live in 8 minutes as well. He'll be doing Joby, so we're going to have that going off as well. So that's all out. I'm excited to see Vaz have a great show tonight. I think he will. A lot of interest in his stock tonight. So that is good. Right, here we go. Last post now. I'll show you what I'm doing. I'm doing it on X. There you go. And put that out there. Change that to the picture. Virgin Galactic. There you go. There's the earnings. And I've done a little bit of my thoughts on it. Let's go into the thoughts. Here we go. Just in time. I've got 7 minutes to go. And we're just coming up to the start of Sensonics. Once the call begins on Sensonics, you won't hear from me. I will let the call take over and I'll just be with my guests on Virgin Galactic. I will stop talking, so don't worry. You're not going to have me talk over all of it at all. Six minutes to go, or just over. Got 1 more minute of tagging and posting, and then I shall be done. It's quite a lot of information I wanted to share on this one. Expect volatility was my thoughts. I do expect that, but I do expect a beat on a Virgin Galactic, and I'm really hoping that we get a lot of information on Delta, and if we do, tonight could be the night the stock goes bananas. Now, typically, it pumps and then sells off. We've seen it countless times, but I'm hoping that this time could be different. I'm hoping for that. We shall see. And we shall see in half an hour. Right, I've got 5 minutes to go now, so I'm just wrapping up. Oh, they've started. I thought Sensonics started early. They didn't. They just put out an announcement. That was very confusing. I'm monitoring it in the background. I thought, no way, they never start early. Who's ever done that? No one's ever started early. You can't start bloody early, can you? Be on time, but not early. Right, 10 seconds away. I can post this. Post all. Right, we're good. Virgin Galactic. We've got 4 minutes to go for Sensonics on the extra channel. We'll be there through all of it. Oy, 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 what a night. What a night. I'm loving it, loving it, loving it. Okay. Let me just checking now on Sensonics. We've got 23 watching and 8 likes. If you could all tap the like button, that'd be amazing. Okay. Yeah. If you could all tap the like button, that'd be great. And here on the main channel, we've got 74 likes. If we could get 100 likes, that would be fantastic. We've got 205 watching, so we can definitely get there. Now, Vaz is about to go live. Let me just share with you on the screen. Look, this is Joby. Vaz is live in 4 minutes on this channel as the alternative show. So you have 2 shows on BBC One and you have 1 show on BBC Two. If you can imagine that, that's kind of the way it's going to work. All right, so there is Joby. And if you want the link, it's all posted at the top. You have everything you need. Good luck, Vaz. Let's hope he has a great show. He should. He's got 12 people waiting at the moment, but I'm sure once he starts, it'll be interesting to see how he does. Right, we've got 3 minutes to go for Sensonics. We're listening in. Let me refresh their screen. Let me just go over to Sensonics. Okay, Sensonics are not showing slides. They are just an audio presentation. So the moment that call begins, I shall tap it in and you will hear me stop. All right? There is no visual from Sensonics. We'll just leave it on the screen and you can nip in and out of the 2 shows. All right, Stephen Undowski, Sensonics, Space and Joby, back and forth. He's watching 3 earnings at once. Okay. 2 minutes to go for Sensonics, half an hour to go for Virgin Galactic. In 15 minutes, we'll get the numbers. The presentation, they have a great presentation, Virgin Galactic. They are now really good at putting on an earnings call. They were rubbish at it, but they're now great at it. They got better. Oh, it's a beat again. It's a massive beat. Holy moly. Like we said, expected to lose 218, losing 147. They're nearly cash positive. Virgin Galactic, a great result. A great result. Virgin Galactic are turning it on. This is very nice indeed. It's a nice beat once again for Virgin Galactic. Congratulations. This call starts in just a few minutes. A very, very nice beat. Top and bottom, I'm liking it. This company are doing well now. Expect good things. I said it was going to beat tonight, and I was right. Again. Right. Sensonics. 1 minute. Sensonics 1 minute. You must be thrilled to bits with that. Vaz is here in the chat. Good luck, Vaz. Enjoy your show. We're looking forward to showing it on the screen. Virgin Galactic is doing well. We got Sensonics is 1 minute away. What a great beat. What a great beat with Virgin Galactic. Exactly as expected. I'm really chuffed. I'm happy for all my investors. There's Joby. Vaz will be live in just a minute. I'm about to start Sensonics on the extra channel. We're 30 seconds away. I'm sure they'll be on time because they've been mentioning it in the chat. I've been listening to the monitors on the auto queue, so I'm very aware that they are on time. I wish they'd stop doing that. They keep saying they're please standing by. I need to jump out my skin every time. Can everyone tap the like button, please, on the main channel and the extra channel? And on the main channel, we've got Joby Aviation going on at the same time. That starts right now. Vaz is about to go live. On the main channel, a double stream. Okay. I think we're about to lift off now with Sensonics on the extra. So here on the main channel, we're covering Virgin Galactic, half an hour to go. Joby is about to go live on the main channel as well with Vaz, and Sensonics is about to go live on the extra channel. All the links are above in the comments and everywhere else. In the description, I beg your pardon. But pinned to the comments, that's what I meant to say. So, I'm listening in to Sensonics. I'm about, oh, there goes Vaz. There he goes, look. Let's bring him in.
See above me, we are covering Joby second quarter 2025 earnings call. A lot happening in past weeks.
There you go. As you can see, he's on the extra on this channel. Sensonics, we are waiting. Seconds away. What a night. 3 shows at once. Okay, Sensonics is off and running. That's happening. So we're good. We're done. We've got Sensonics on the extra channel running. Here it is. If you want to go and watch Sensonics on the extra channel, you can. Like and share.
Please note, today's call will be recorded, and I'll be standing by should you need any assistance. It is.
There you go. And on the main channel here, we have Vaz. This is Vaz.
How about if I show you
Look at that.
right now what we are doing? That is Martyn with Virgin Galactic. So if you are not interested in this sector,
Please note,
if you
today's call will.
There you go. He's watching me, he's sharing me, and he's looking a bit puzzled going, what's going on? But we're all good.
He's now going to show me on the screen. Look.
There you go. And I'm showing him. Hey! I don't know. Where am I waving? No one even knows. And here on the main channel, we're all good. You watch. I'll wave back to him now. Look, hang on. I should be waving at him. Should be. Do I give him a wave? Go on, give him a wave. Go on, give him a wave. Give him a wave. Come on, come on, go on. There you go. It's just a few seconds different delay. And we're on the main channel doing Virgin Galactic. A huge beat tonight. Virgin Galactic exploding. Absolutely fantastic. Wow. I'm loving it. Is it a surprise to anybody? No, not at all. All right, so let's get ready. Virgin Galactic kicking off right now. This is very exciting. We've got 25 minutes to go. This could be huge. This could be a huge short squeeze. Virgin Galactic have just beaten on earnings. I was very tempted to buy that because that was very slow to react. That was a great beat. Virgin Galactic, massive result tonight for Virgin Galactic. Really, really awesome stuff. But when you've got a $300,000, $350,000, you don't mess around with it anymore. You steady growth all the time. It's pretty amazing. When I say 300,000, I mean in my total position. See, 340,000 actually. So you don't mess around. You take less risk now, even though we knew it was going to go up anyway. So it was a guarantee. 11%. Look at that. Virgin Galactic short squeeze. The name of the show is $100 Virgin Galactic. Can you believe it? Absolutely cracking. What a cracking night that is. So we've got 25 minutes to go before the call begins. They haven't posted their event yet. They'll do that in 10 minutes. It'll go live in 10 minutes and then I can bring it to you. But what an amazing night. What an amazing night. This could go up to $6, $7, even $10 tonight because a short squeeze. Let me show you the short position on SPCE. It's a massive beat. It's not a surprise. Virgin Galactic is going to crush this now. Everyone's going to want to buy it. The short interest is 30%. Oh, God. 30% short interest, 27.7. This could go to $10 like that. The short squeeze, it starts to break. This could be absolutely, look at it, there it goes. Why am I not buying this? I should have bought this. I told you about this, but I've got to stick to my main principles of the show. I don't want to start pumping and dumping stocks, but this is free money now. Congratulations, everybody's been waiting. Delta around the corner. You get a short squeeze now. It's going straight to $10. It's a good beat. They're nearly cash positive. I mean, it's a major result tonight. Congratulations, everybody. I know I can't stand Eric Kearney. Don't like him at all. But what the product have achieved is just fantastic. It is. You've got to say that. Some of the people might not be the nicest people in the world, but what they've achieved, I mean, and the people that have held this, you're about to get paid off. It could go to $10 tonight. And if it does, we could wake up at 20 because people will get ready for next year. It's only like 6 months away, and then you're going to get real facts about Delta. So good luck, everyone. Don't buy the pump. Oh, it's selling off. How much is it going to go back down again? Oh, there you go. People are just ready to take their money out of Virgin Galactic every time. One day you won't be able to get back in again. You'll regret doing that. Anyway, you've got to do what you got to do, I suppose. Anyway, I wish everyone the best. This is going to be one hell of a night. One hell of a night. So anyway, Vaz is doing a tremendous job on the extra channel. Look at that. Hang on, why have I got that coming through? There we go. There we go. I just want to make sure that I'm doing the right thing. Yeah, that's it. I just want to make sure that's what I need to do. I don't want to have the bad quality audio. Okay, there we go. There we go. I think we're all set now. Yeah, look at Vazlet. He's got 44 people watching, which is great when you think I've only got 232, and it's really great to be able to share the numbers tonight on the show. There you go. Really cool. Okay. Virgin Galactic, 10.29. It's starting to run again. We've got 20 minutes to go. So let's go to the chat. Let's bring everybody in. Tap the like button, folks. And consider subscribing. We've got 100 likes now. We're starting to rally. We're starting to pick up. Let's have some fun with this. It's going to be a very exciting night, I think. Let's get 150 likes. It's a great night. It's a night when Virgin Galactic could short squeeze. So let's do it, shall we? Let's pump up the music. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. All right, here we go. Let's get it going tonight. How many people are watching? 225. 225 people watching and one like. That's no good. Let's refresh the screen. Do. Oh, yeah. We're now at 105. Let's get 150. Virgin Galactic, short squeeze. Come on, 30%. It just needs some volume. Break $5, it's going straight to 10. All right, okay. Sorry, break 6, it's going to 10. Sorry, I beg your pardon. 106 likes. 110, we're going up. There you go. Smash the like button, folks. What an exciting night. 110. Virgin Galactic now up 11%. Trying to break out. What a night. After hours, up 11%. It's not bad, is it? Right, where are we up to now on the night that Virgin Galactic could break out and short squeeze? 121, 121. This should be a massive show. No one's paying any attention to Virgin Galactic. You're all missing out. People that aren't watching this, focusing on Bitcoin, crypto, the gains are way bigger here on Virgin Galactic, and you won't have to sell. It produces something. 1, 2, 3. We've got 20 minutes to go before the bell goes. I don't think we can get many more than this because there's only 230 watching, 50% of you. So that would be 115. We're 123. So I'm going to call it. There you go. Virgin Galactic. What a night. What a night. What a night. What a night. Shoo-doopy-doo. Wallop. All right. Virgin Galactic. Joby Aviation. These are all the stocks that we're covering. And Virgin Galactic. Where are we on subscribers? 93,893. Are we going to hit 94,000 tonight? We could hit 94,000 subscribers tonight. That would be amazing. 94,000 subscribers tonight live on the show. Let's do it. Let's do it. Virgin Galactic taking a bit of a break. I'm going to drop into Vaz's show and tell him that we are about to hit 94,000. All right. About to hit 94,000 subs. Let's go. All right, let's go. Let's rock and roll. About to hit 94,000 subs. Let's go. All right. Okay, this is Vaz. He's doing Joby Aviation tonight. And I tell you what, can everyone do me a favor? Can everyone do me a favor? We've got 18 minutes to go. 18 minutes. So it'd be really nice. He's on the main channel where you are right now. We've got 2 shows running at once. Can everyone just jump out of my show, jump into Vaz's, give him a like, and just say hi. Say Martyn says, in fact, say Martyn says hi. Here's the link. This would be really good. Can everyone do it just for a second? We've got 18 minutes. No, we haven't. Yeah, we've got 18 minutes. Can everyone say Martyn says hi? There you go. I've given it you 20 times. Click on the link, jump in the chat. I'll put it on the screen. Say Martyn says hi. Let's see it jump up. Go on. He's on 14 likes. We have got in the show 222 people live on the main channel where you are now. We've got double shows tonight. Vaz is going live with Joby Aviation. I want to see all of the Lucasades, all 200 of you, jump into the show. Look at Virgin Galactic explode. It's short squeezing. Look at it. 14%. I love it. I love it. All right. Okay, come on. Everyone, we've got 15 minutes to go. Everybody jump into, there you go. Tim Rogers. Tap the like button, folks. Tap the like button. Tap the like button. He's got 21 likes now. He's got 21. Look, you can see it in the chat. He can see it in the chat. He's playing me now. He's playing me on the audio. We are doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it. Martyn said hello. Look at that. Everyone's doing it. I'm loving it. Look, Martyn says hi. Martyn says hi. I'm loving it, loving it, loving it. Make sure that you tap the like button. Blow up the channel. It's the same it's the same channel. Just you can't subscribe to it, but you can like it. You can like it. To go. Everybody jump into
right. If you,
there you go. There you go. He's playing me. I'm playing him. How about it? How about it?
So we will have, Martyn is covering Virgin Galactic. And I see the audience picking up. Thank you everyone for joining. Thank you.
They're not
and
staying,
I see
mate.
Virgin Galactic is doing very well. So
they're not staying.
If you are not into...
No, they're not staying. They're coming straight back, mate. Come straight back. Come straight back. In fact, I better put that in the show. Hang on. I'm going to do this. This will annoy him. Hang on. Look, come back. My show's better. All right. Come back. Come back now. Remember, my show is better. There you go. There you go. Come back. My show is better. All right. That'll annoy him. He thought, well, they're all coming to Joby. They're all loving me. No, they're not. Rubbish. They're not loving it. They're coming back now. Look, he's sharing it on the screen. Look. How long have we got? 15 minutes. Virgin Galactic is pumping. I'm loving it.
And you can see the red circle around the logo. That means we are live. Boom, if you scroll down, you have both streams in here. So think of it like BBC One, BBC Two. Martyn obviously is BBC One with 223 people watching. But
Correct.
We have great audience as well. I love it. That's amazing. Thank you everyone for joining. Again, don't forget to hit the like button.
Yeah.
On your way out, if you are going to watch Virgin...
I'm BBC One. Bloody hell. Right, okay, Virgin Galactic. Look at what a great night it is tonight. Absolutely awesome stuff. I'm loving it. Okay, how long we got now? We've got 14 minutes to go. Great. Some of you haven't come back yet. I'm back, Martyn. Your show is better. Let me put, look, hang on a minute. Look at this. I'm back, Martyn. Your show is better. There you go. Let's go. Running again. Martyn, say hello. Martyn, say hello. Why? I'm not saying hello, am I? Don Pilco. I'm back. Space. It can confuse. Go Virgin Galactic. Let's go. I'm hearing SEC just screwed a bunch of liquid cryptos. Okay, I don't know anything about that. SPCE 433. Just selling a little bit now, but not much. LOL, you're correct. I'm correct on what? Never enough. Shorts will just double down. If it holds 4, it will be a success. Hodl, Zachze, how many shares of space do you have? SPCE, great news, not selling. If it goes back to 112.68, I'm going to sell a break even. 112. Yeah, it'll get there. I know how you feel, mate. I bought it at $70, which is like $1 million where it is now. Green light, go. Do you want the green light? Who wants the green light? How about it? Is that better? Is everybody happy now? Everybody happy with the green light? Okay. 11%. Loving it. Hang on a minute. Vaz has got 60 now. People aren't coming back. Yeah, I'm getting a bit sick of this. I ain't going to show it again. I ain't going to show it again if it's going to be like this. All right, never enough. Hello, you're correct. What am I correcting? What have I done? Happy thoughts for space. Good evening, Martyn. I hope everything is well with you. Yes, indeed. Ricardo, how are you? Bing bonging, woohoo! 1970 Buckley. Have you tried the extra channel? Right. How long have we got? 10 minutes. Now go and say hello to the back of my head. Look, I'm doing Sensonics earnings. Go and see how I do it. Go on, see how I do it. This is Sensonics. Go and look and see how I'm doing from the back of my head. It's very impressive. There's the link right now. I want to see at least one person just come in and say hello. I like the back of your head. That'll do. I like the back of your head. All right? In the chat right now. You got 30 seconds. Look, see? I'm there, look. That's the back of me doing Sensonics. Are you impressed? 3 shows at the same time? It is pretty impressive, actually, isn't it? Even if I say so myself. I'm upset, though. Not one person's done it. 249 people. Not one person's done it. Not one. Let me check. Yeah, not one. Not one. I thought you... Oh, there we go. Niels has done it. Niels Fisk. I like the back of your head. Thank you, Niels. Niels Frisk, 2 months a member. He did it. About bloody time someone did it, innit? Unbelievable. Anyway, come back now. Come back. What film's that from? What film is it when Kate Winslet goes, come back. Which film? Name the film. I like the back of your head. I like the cut of your jib. Do you? What's the cut of... what is it? What's the cut of your jib? Very impressive. I'm loving it. Show what again? Show what? Zach, man, you're the biggest fan of Martyn. Yes, he is. Fly me to the moon. Dilution coming. Red wire. Been dumped 16% pre-market. Ouch. How do the earnings look for Virgin Galactic? Very, very good. It's a great beat. Nearly cash positive. It's huge. It's great. If they announce Delta's online, short squeeze straight to $10. It's great. It's absolutely great. There's nothing bad to say. I can't say anything bad about it. I want to say it's rubbish, but I can't. Because it's more entertaining to say it's rubbish, but I can't. I've got to sit here and go, it's good, really. Anyway, we've got 9 minutes to go. Can someone please tell me how does the earnings look for Virgin Galactic? Good. It's a great beat. I just told you. Why aren't you paying attention? What do you want to know? Look, pay attention. I'll show you the numbers, right? They were expecting, once again, to lose money. They were expecting to lose $2.18 a share. They lost $1.47. Look at it. We're nearly cash positive. Look at it. It's a massive beat. It's really, really good. Virgin Galactic is on the edge of something very, very special now. So there you go. I told you it was going to $100. Right, Titanic, correct. Yay, thanks, Martyn. You're very welcome. Wow, prediction tomorrow, up 20%. Yeah, I mean, people will take profit, though, because people have lost a lot of money on this stock. So it'll take a while, but all of a sudden, it'll just break, and it'll be too late, and then everybody will start chasing. Wow, prediction, I'm the king of the world. Yes. How was the guidance for Virgin Galactic? Well, that's why we're going to listen for the earnings call, right? Who was going to comment in the extra, but it's member... I was. Justin, it's 99 cents, you tight ass. You told me today you got $25,000 in Bitcoin and crypto. It's 99 cents. We've made it the cheapest membership on the planet. You can't charge 98 cents. 99 cents is the cheapest we can make it. It's so people have a 24-hour stream. I'm not paying 99 cents, says Justin Duke. 99 cents? Unbelievable. $100. Yep, $100. I've been saying it's going to happen. You can laugh, and I don't mind you laughing because you're probably shorting it, going, I'm going to destroy this business. I'm going to break it. Carry on. Why anyone would do that, I have no idea, but people do, and they win sometimes, but they always lose the bat. They always lose the war. So anyway, do what you want, mate. I ain't bothered. That makes no difference to me. I never lose. I lend my stocks out so you can short them for me. How about that? And then pay me 1% for the privilege. Be the bank. Be the casino. Never play the casino. Right. Okay. So how long we got? 7 minutes to go. I'm going to refresh the screen. Here it is. Let's load the slides. Look at this. We got a new member on Extra. We got a new member on Extra. 1970 Buckley said, I can do it. I can pay 99 cents. So we've got 1970 Buckley has just become a member on the Extra channel. Justin Duke says, I'm not paying 99 cents. I've got $25,000 in Bitcoin, and I do not want to be able to access your channel 24 hours a day for support. It's not worth 99 cents. Works out about 3 cents a day. I don't care. I don't want it. All right. Well, don't have it then. Don't have it. Coming to America. Yes, now I'm a member on Extra. Yes, 1970 Buckley. I know, I saw it. I heard it, actually. Sensonics are on questions, so they'll be coming to us in a minute. So let me make sure I've done this right. Sensonics. Make sure I've got this right. Switch account. Extra. 5 minutes to go. So we're running Sensonics right now. Up. Stoner Kitty has become a member.
Stoner Kitty 2 has become a member.
I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Sensonics are on questions. Redirect. Back to Virgin Galactic. Okay, there we go. Sensonics. All right. I've done it now. Switch account. Martyn Lucas Investor. Okay. 5 minutes ago. Okay. Look at this on the Extra channel. 1970 Buckley. She became a member on the Extra channel. You won't see Justin Duke. No, he won't do it. He's trying to win my $1,000, but he hasn't got 99 cents. He hasn't got 3 cents a day for this. Tight ass. I bet he'll bloody watch it though, 24 hours a day, getting all the information. Yeah, I know what these people are like. I know what they're like. Right, we've got 4 minutes to go. It's okay. We can live with it. Don't worry about it. So let me make sure that Vaz's show comes through to, where's that one going? Customization. That'll come to me. And Virgin Galactic, that will go to Joby. There you go, back to Joby. There we go. I've set it all up now. It's all going to happen now. Right, that's it. We're listening into Sensonics on the Extra channel, Joby on the main channel, and also we've got Virgin Galactic here, which is obvious. I don't know why I said it, because you're all thinking, well, yeah, we know. We're sitting here watching it, mate. Why don't you just shut up? Why don't you just play the earnings? You got a point. I'll just play the earnings. We got 3 minutes to go. 3 minutes to go. I'm still down 10% on space. Just become a member. Stoner Kitty, thank you so much for becoming a member. There are many, many perks that you get as a member. You can now comment to my videos and I give you a personal answer. There are members-only live streams, members-only videos, all my CEO interviews, talking directly with the banks, the hedge fund managers, all those things. They're all members only. If you're a silver member, you can also go on the homepage of my channel. If you're a gold member, you get a one-on-one video call with me every month, so you can ask me anything you want. As a member, you can also request earnings calls. You can request analysis videos. You can also call into the show and be live on the show when I open it up. Plus a birthday song on a Friday night concert. There are many things. If you engage with me on X and Instagram, I will engage with you. All right, there you go. If you want free shares of Robinhood, there's free shares of Robinhood USA, Robinhood UK, there's free shares of Robinhood UK. I just realized it's not coming through. Do you know you are playing my audio? Do you know you are playing my audio? I was. I'm not now. That was me. What do you mean? What are you on about? What are you on about? False alarm. Don't come in here. Don't come in here, Vaz. Don't come in here poking. Look, you get back to doing what you do. Don't you come in here. Why is he coming in here, poking his nose around? It's not needed. We don't need you coming in here. You stay over there on your channel. Stay over there. Don't you come in here. This is BBC One. We don't mess around here. Yeah, look, now he's waving. Now he's trying to be nice. He's trying to be nice. He's trying to be nice. Too late. He came in and had a go at me. Bloody cheek of it. Unbelievable. Look. Vaz, don't come in here poking. Look, you get back to doing what you do. Don't you come in here. Why is he coming in here poking his nose around? It's not needed.
That went down well.
We don't need you coming in here. You stay over there on your channel.
We are all good,
Stay
Martyn.
over there. Don't you come in here. This is beat. It's not needed, is it, folks? Right, 1 minute to go. Virgin Galactic, here we go. Refresh the screen. Load the slides. Bring it up to date. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Virgin Galactic. 1 minute. Who's excited? Are you ready? Virgin Galactic earnings. It's great. Stand by. I've got a new all-time high again.
Bye. My name is Desiree and I will be your conference operator today. At this time, I would like to welcome everyone to the Virgin Galactic's second quarter 2025 earnings conference call. All lines have been placed on mute to prevent any background noise. After the speaker's remarks, there will be a question and answer session. If you would like to ask a question during this time, simply press star followed by the number 1 on your telephone keypad. If you would like to withdraw a question again, press the star 1. I would now like to turn the conference over to Eric Cerny of Investor Relations. You may begin.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Virgin Galactic's second quarter 2025 earnings conference call. On the call with me today are Michael Colglazier, Chief Executive Officer, and Doug Ahrens, Chief Financial Officer. Following our prepared remarks, we will open the call for questions. Our press release and slide presentation that will accompany today's remarks are available on our Investor Relations website. Please see slide 2 of the presentation for our safe harbor disclaimer. During today's call, we may make certain forward-looking statements. These statements are based on current expectations and assumptions and, as a result, are subject to risks and uncertainties. Many factors could cause actual events to differ materially from the forward-looking statements made on this call. For more information about these risks and uncertainties, please refer to the risk factors in the company's SEC filings made from time to time. You are cautioned not to put undue reliance on forward-looking statements, and the company specifically disclaims any obligation to update the forward-looking statements that may be discussed during this call, whether as a result of new information, future events, or otherwise. Please also note that we will refer to certain non-GAAP financial information on today's call. Please refer to the earnings release for a reconciliation of these non-GAAP financial metrics. Turning to our agenda for today's call on page 3, today's call will include an overview of the business, an update on progress in developing our next-generation spaceships, and a financial update. I'll now turn the call over to our CEO, Michael Colglazier.
Thanks, Eric, and hello, everyone. It's been a busy quarter with our entire company focused on producing our next-generation human spaceflight vehicles. Our internal teams and our partners have made significant advances across all parts of the program, and I'm exceptionally proud of the team for their diligence in delivering quality and nimble problem-solving as they advance the work while handling the complexities of a large-scale aerospace program. I hope you've all been following our We Build Spaceships series on our social channels. Each episode takes the viewer into our production process with a somewhat documentary-style approach, with the intention of showcasing the many layers of technical development that go into our spaceships, while also introducing you to some of the amazing people who are dedicating their skills to open access to human spaceflight. We've been dropping new episodes on 2 to 3 week intervals, and this is a great way to follow along with our progress. We continue to track for launch of our commercial spaceflight business in 2026, with both research and private astronaut flights expected to commence in the fall next year. Most parts of our spaceship program are tracking as expected and are within the scheduled time contingencies we have planned for each phase. Our fuselage schedule has slipped a bit, and that's why you are seeing us adjust planned timing of our first research spaceflight into the fall of 26 versus the summer. Fall. As we continue to advance our spaceship program and move forward with our strategic plan, we are managing the business prudently while keeping strength in our balance sheet with over $500 million in cash, cash equivalents, and marketable securities. As expected, we continue to reduce our quarterly cash spending, and we've been able to reduce operating expenses and redirect resources as part of our disciplined approach. I'll kick things off with updates from our spaceship program, and then I'll touch on our launch vehicle program before handing the call over to Doug for a financial overview. Turning to slide 4. As I said, we continue tracking our first commercial space flights for the fall of 2026. To accomplish this, we're in constant forward motion with parts fabrication and assembly at our supplier facilities and within our spaceship factory in Phoenix, Arizona. I'm excited to say that our Phoenix factory now has 100% of the program's assembly tooling on the floor. Much of this day-to-day progress is being documented and shared in our new series, We Build Spaceships. And we also provide highlights on a quarterly basis with our Galactic 10 videos, the latest of which was released earlier today. I encourage all of our customers, investors, and fans to watch these videos as they offer a deeper look into our spaceship production process. Slide 5 is a reminder that our spaceship production process has several key components, and the next few slides will highlight progress in each of these areas. On slide 6, I'll start with our rocket systems. Our hybrid rocket motor's power comes from the oxidizer combining with Having finished production and testing, this tank is now on the shop floor to be fit with a carbon fiber shell that will enable it to be cleanly installed between the forward and aft fuselage sections. The image on the right is of our propulsion system's relief valve. This is a small but critical component that ensures the safety of the propulsion system's oxidizer tank. This part has recently been qualified for flight, which means we've demonstrated through testing, documentation, and regulated processes that the manufactured part meets all design, safety, and regulatory requirements for its intended use in our spaceship system. This approach is replicated across hundreds of examples and reflects our diligent focus on quality and safety. On slide 7 is one of these examples, this one involving our flight controls. Our engineers have expanded our test bench and system qualification efforts, and they are now testing signals from the pilot's side stick that are sent to the spaceship's central computer, where our software then relays the commands to an actuator that drives the horizontal stabilizer. This is an example of the end-to-end testing we use to prove out the sophistication of our flight control software. On slide 8, our mechanical systems work is coming together nicely, and testing is underway at our safety and test facility in Irvine, California. Recently, the nose landing gear was delivered to this facility to start its testing process, including the wing leading edge bottles, which mount behind the front edge of our wings. These bottles hold compressed air that provides breathable air for the cabin, maneuvers the vehicle in space, and drives our landing gear and feather actuators. These and dozens of other mechanical systems will be tested thoroughly at this center in parallel with the assembly of our first spaceship, which helps us move with confidence into the ground and flight testing phases of the program. On slides 9 through 12, you'll see examples of the many composite parts that are being built, shipped, and assembled. Over the past few months, we've seen a great deal of progress with composite parts making their way through the fabrication process and into the factory. Slide 9 shows the bulkheads fabricated for the cabin within the fuselage of the new vehicle, including the forward and aft bulkheads. The forward bulkhead was the first to arrive at our spaceship factory, and the aft bulkhead arrived this week. On this slide, you can see the full fabrication process, from the bulkhead sitting in its fabrication tool to non-destructive inspection to assembly in Phoenix. Slide 10 shows progress with our feather boom skins, which are the external surfaces of our spaceship's tail. The feather boom is our largest subassembly, and all 4 boom skins are in various stages of fabrication. These are significant parts that are designed and built by our partner, Bell Aerospace, and these are big steps forward. Slide 11 shows the wing skins, which are also making great progress. The image on the left shows the lower wing skins, which are already in the spaceship factory working through subassembly. The image on the right shows our upper wing skins at our partner Carbon Aerospace's facility. Inspections have been completed on one of the upper skins, and it will ship to Phoenix soon. And the other upper skin has been trimmed and will go into inspection shortly. While we're talking about the wing, on slide 12, you can see the leading edge shear webs, which make up the forward structure of the wing. These parts have been received and are in place in the wing up assembly tool at the factory. You will also see the aft spar has moved into the wing up tool, and this is a great step. During last quarter's call, I mentioned we had a delay in the fabrication of this part, and we plan to manage it without impacting the critical path of the overall project. Since then, our engineers redesigned the part, we reworked the manufacturing work instructions with our partners at Carbon, and then built, inspected, and shipped the new part. Now, that part is delivered and in the wing assembly tool, and the team is able to move the wing assembly forward. Another example of how we are resolving the inevitable challenges in a project of this scale involves a deficiency in the first article of our fuselage skin, which I mentioned in the opening. While each part is different, the process of resolving this fuselage part is very similar to what we just did in resolving the wing spar. We first do inspections and imaging of the part to assess the root cause of the manufacturing challenge. That root cause analysis highlights whether we need to make a design adjustment, a material adjustment, delay a procuring process adjustment, or a combination of the above. It's a pretty typical process and one that our team of internal and production partner experts are used to tackling. While we continue to carry
Okay, guys, now join me on the main channel
spaceship program. We expect the fuselage skin will have a
for
modest
the Virgin
impact on the
Galactic
timeline for
earnings. I'm going to
completing
end this
assembly
now.
of our
Thank you.
first spaceship. This is why we've adjusted the expected timing of our first space flight to the fall of 26, with private astronaut flights still expected to commence later in the fall of 26. So, what should you expect to see as we continue to move forward on our timeline for spaceflight? Well, in the first half of Q4, you should expect to see the completed wing assembly. The second half of Q4, you should expect to see the feather assembly complete. The fuselage will probably bring up the rear in December or January. We plan to start our glide flight test program next summer. We expect this will be the most time-intensive part of the flight test program. We expect to celebrate our first space flight and the commencement of commercial operations in the fall of 2026, with private astronaut journeys to space also in the fall of 2026. We'll be sharing insights into all stages of our spaceship program development progress through our We Build Spaceship series. Our next episode will drop later this month, and we expect to continue releasing new episodes on a cadence of every 2 to 3 weeks throughout this year to showcase our progress and keep our customers, investors, and fans well informed. Moving to slide 13. Before handing the call over to Doug, just a brief note on the development of our next generation launch vehicle, which is an important aspect of our long-term growth strategy. We've made great progress on our spaceship program, and we are now able to direct more of our engineering talent towards the design of our next spaceship launch vehicle. Of course, the vast majority of our engineering and technical operations teams remain laser focused on delivery of our first 2 spaceships. As that spaceship work continues to close out, we're able to begin to shift our design focus towards our launch vehicle program. We have given the launch vehicle program the internal project name of LVX, which stands for Launch Vehicle X, with a primary focus on developing a launch vehicle variant for use by Virgin Galactic to support our spaceships, but also with a design and planning eye towards a potential government variant that could be used in research and defense applications. In this latter category, I'm pleased to share that Virgin Galactic and Lawrence Livermore National Laboratory, one of our nation's premier national labs, are collaborating on a feasibility study. We'll share more details at a later date as we progress and continue to assess opportunities for our carrier ship platform to support government research, systems, and missions. Okay, over to Doug for a financial update.
Thanks, Michael. Good afternoon, everyone. We'll start with the financial results for the second quarter and then discuss how we are marching forward to deliver on our exceptional economic model. Turning to slide 14, revenue in the second quarter was approximately $400,000 from future astronaut access fees. Total operating expenses for the second quarter decreased 34% to $70 million, compared to $106 million in the prior year period. Total operating expenses were also down $19 million from the $89 million we reported in the first quarter. I wanted to mention that we have reached a preliminary settlement from a securities class action lawsuit, and the net financial impact on the company is expected to be approximately $2.9 million. We currently expect insurance will cover all or substantially all of the go-forward costs associated with the settlement and pending derivative claims. Adjusted EBITDA improved by 34% to negative $52 million in the second quarter, compared to negative $79 million in the prior year period. Adjusted EBITDA also improved 28% sequentially from the first quarter. Free cash flow was negative $114 million in the second quarter, within the range of our prior guidance and representing a 7% improvement from negative $122 million in the first quarter. Moving to slide 15 on balance sheet. We ended the second quarter with $508 million in cash, cash equivalents, and marketable securities. During the quarter, we generated $56 million in gross proceeds through our ATM equity offering program. You can see that our balance sheet remains strong, and we remain very focused on managing expenses as we progress through the build phase for our new spaceship fleet. I want to take a few minutes to share a little more color on our disciplined approach to managing expenses while strategically positioning the company to execute on our highly profitable business model. In past quarters, we previewed anticipated trends in our financial results, and those trends are playing out as expected. Second quarter operating expenses were down 34% year over year, and we forecast expenses to continue to decline in Q3 and Q4 on a year-over-year basis. As we progress through the spaceship build process, spending has been shifting from significant investments in R&D expense to capital investment. For the second quarter, capital expenditures were $58 million, up from $34 million in the prior year period, and also up from $46 million we reported in the first quarter. We anticipate that approximately half of our spending in 2025 will be for one-time capital expenditures for manufacturing capacity and the production of our first two new spaceships. On prior calls, I've highlighted that our growth in capital expenditures is reflected in property, plant, and equipment, or PP&E, on our balance sheet. At the end of the second quarter, we reported $306 million in PP&E, growing nearly 50% compared to $209 million at the end of 2024. This represents our investment in the assets that we expect to yield tremendous future economic returns. We also continue to directly drive reductions in our operating expenses. As we have shifted from the design phase to the build phase of our new spaceships, we are redirecting engineering resources and reducing expenses. As is typical at the conclusion of the design phase of a development program, we've adjusted our team structures and scaled down resources in parallel with the completion of work. Recall that we strategically leveraged expert contract engineering talent to work alongside our in-house engineering team through the design phase of the spaceship program. Given that the design part of the program is practically complete, we have moved the majority of our in-house engineering talent to the build program, retained a smaller footprint in the go-forward spaceship design program, and importantly, reassigned others to the next generation launch vehicle program. With those changes across our engineering organization, we reduced our contract engineering workforce by nearly 150 people, or 85% from a year ago. In addition, given the go-forward engineering workload for both our spaceship and launch vehicle programs is reduced from our peak, we recently adjusted the size of our in-house engineering team to account for this lower demand for resources, with overall company headcount reduced by approximately 7%. As you've heard today, we're making excellent progress through the spaceship program and working toward delivering on the economics of the business model we have shared with you in the past, as is shown on slide. Is sufficient to deliver the initial fleet of two new spaceships. At the same time, we're using our ATM equity offering program to build growth capital to advance our expanded fleet scenario while supporting strength in our balance sheet. As Michael mentioned, we're prudently moving forward with the engineering work on our LVX program. Having a second launch vehicle at Spaceport America, along with 2 more spaceships, will enable us to fully utilize the flight capacity of the spaceport. We continue to explore the outside interest in our launch vehicle platform from government entities. To revisit the suborbital spaceflight business model, when our initial fleet of 2 spaceships and existing launch vehicle reaches steady state operation, is expected to support 125 flights per year, ramp to approximately $450 million in revenue, and generate $100 million of adjusted EBITDA. By expanding our fleet with a second launch vehicle and 2 more spaceships, we expect to grow our business to approximately $1 billion in revenue and yield $500 million of adjusted EBITDA. Moving to our projections, revenue for the third quarter of 2025 is expected to be approximately $400,000, primarily related to astronaut access fees. Forecasted free cash flow for the third quarter of 2025 is expected to be in the range of negative $100 million to $110 million. And the midpoint of that range represents a sequential decline of 8% from Q2. We further project that cash spending will continue to decline through 2025 and be below $100 million in the fourth quarter as we complete this phase of investment. With that, I'll turn the call back over to Michael.
Thanks, Doug. In summary, we continue to advance our spaceship production and are on schedule for our first commercial space flights in 2026. With progress achieved in our spaceship program, we are moving ahead with preliminary design of our launch vehicle carrier ship platform to enable expansion of our spaceship fleet and the potential for other research and government opportunities. Our team is doing a fantastic job with the complex work of building spaceships, and we look forward to sharing their progress in the weeks and months ahead. Let's open it to questions.
Thank you. We will now begin the question and answer session. If you have dialed in and would like to ask a question, please press star 1 on your telephone keypad to raise your hand and join the queue. If you would like to withdraw your question, simply press star 1 again. If you are called upon to ask your question and are listening via speakerphone in your device, please pick up your handset to ensure that your phone is not on mute when asking your question. Again, press star 1 to join the queue. And our first question comes from the line of Greg Conrad with Jefferies. Your line is open.
Good evening. Maybe just to follow up on the fuselage skin comments, appreciated the details, but you mentioned a root cause analysis and some of the things that you're potentially looking at. Can you just clarify, has there been a determination or resolution at this point in time, and what adjustments need to be made?
Sure, I'll get it for an earnings call, may get a little technical, but just a little depth in. So the fuselage skins, these are, I'll call it like the tube of the cabin of the spaceship, for those who aren't as familiar with what we're talking about here, that fits in between the 2 bulkheads that are in the deck. Those skins are made of BMI carbon composite, and they have what's known as core, kind of like a honeycomb structure, and that helps provide stiffening. Not exactly the same, but somewhat like you'd see corrugation in cardboard makes it, a stiffer cardboard. And so as we are curing those parts, we're working with the process to ensure that we have good fit across that core. What we had in the first part, this is getting into the material science, was different weights of core, which is generally different densities to handle different level of compressive forces. And the coefficient of thermal expansion between those different weights allows for a different degree of expansion during the process in the autoclave. So we've assessed that, understand that's where the issue is. We're generally going at that through simplifying the types of core that we use in here, and we'll finish that process out and then work for the next part. So hopefully that gives you a little context into what's going on there. And for those who are less interested in the material science,
if you want to win $1,000, wait to the end, and everyone here gets a chance to win $1,000. Wait till the end, I'll explain. It's free to enter, free for all.
To fall, but it doesn't seem like there's any change to the astronaut.
If you'd like to win, say yes in the chat. If you're interested, just say yes if you want to win $1,000.
What were the dynamics that allowed you to keep the astronaut space flight while the research first flight maybe pushes out a little bit?
Sure. The main thing going on, well, there's probably I'd call it a month and a half to 2 months total of this, part. This is a part, not the whole program of the ship, but of the part. But this hadn't been on the critical path of the program. So the amount that when we kind of rework this like we just did with the SPAR, the amount of time it's going to take before that part is back in the program, even though the whole thing is 1 to 2 months in duration, the amount on the critical path is less than that. And so what you're fundamentally seeing is where we were probably at the tail end of these quarters before this, we're now likely going to be more towards the earlier part of these quarters as they push over, would be my estimation. So you're seeing the shift be less than a quarter's worth of shift fundamentally. And so our private astronaut flights are going to be a little later in the fall than they were before, but they're still in the fall is our best planning and expectations.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Our next question comes from the line of Miles Walton with Wolfe Research. Your line is open.
Thanks. Michael, I think last quarter you spoke to opening or reopening ticket sales in 1Q26. I imagine given the private astronaut flights haven't moved much, that's still
Sayant
planned.
Debbag has become a member
That
on
is correct. We still plan to do that in Q1 of 26. We haven't settled on or haven't shared, I guess, where we'll end up on pricing there. So our, I think what I said last time still holds. Our last stated price was $600,000 a ticket. I don't expect that to go down when we reopen sales, but we haven't been specific on a sales price yet.
Okay. And then maybe just on the ATM or the use thereof, obviously it's important to maintain liquidity, but I'm curious at this level of liquidity, given the milestones you have ahead and given the quantum of dilution you had to take in with 50 million, I think you had 37% dilution. Is it more of a wait and see and hold off on the ATM, or is there a minimum 500 million of cash liquidity you want to maintain, Doug?
Thanks for the question, Miles. The way we look at the ATM is it's primarily for growth, right? So we access it to allow us to continue to invest in, for example, the launch vehicle program so that we can increase our revenue, our overall capacity by expanding the fleet. So we've talked in the past how we have enough capital today to get the first 2 spaceships done and get to commercial service and positive cash flow. So what we're doing is building up some more
Stay to the end. I'll tell you about the $1,000 giveaway.
Expand and keep that, the engineering teams moving towards the next phase of growth with the launch vehicles. That's the primary thing. And it also bolsters the balance sheet. But there isn't a minimum cash balance. We want to be prudent about this. It's going as we expected, as we've telegraphed to you before, that we had more in the past. We're using that to invest in these vehicles that generate revenue in the future, targeting this crossover point to positive cash flow and trying to just balance those priorities and allowing us to drive growth in the process.
Okay. But I mean, there has to be a consideration of the dilution of the current enterprise if you're funding heavily dilution to the future enterprise. I mean, you have to be balancing that as well, I would imagine.
Absolutely. Yes. So it's a balance because we see tremendous returns in investing in the future and allowing us to expand our flight capacity, get to this long-term economic model that we've shown you. So by bringing in that cash now to allow us to get to that growth, we pull that in, right? We get to those higher returns and that higher EBITDA that we talked about much sooner than if we just waited for the positive cash flow to fund that organically, naturally.
Okay.
And I just kick in, Miles, on top of Doug there. Yeah, we are trying to be very balanced and thoughtful about everything through here. So when we're moving forward with, I'll put design on the LVX program, the launch vehicle program, that's a lighter touch. I think you're going to see us move more fully into spaceline operations and actually creating cash flow before you see big economic pushes on LVX. And if we find something different along the way as we're exploring opportunities for government uses of that platform, well, maybe then that's a different reason to push the accelerator. But right now, we're just being prudent to move the design along in a balanced fashion so that we're not overly waiting to scale when we're ready.
Okay. And the last one, you mentioned the employee reduction on the engineering side of 150. Was that backfilled by production employees? I think the plan was this year to maintain roughly similar employee headcount, but the mix was going to change. Is that still the case?
So it's Michael here. Trying to remember how many people we've added in at our Phoenix facility is really the place where we've had extra people coming in. So that one's probably about 50 people have come in. And the large number you heard Doug talking about was a drop of contractor resources. So that's taken place. And then as we continue to look for what's needed for pushing the Delta spaceships through and into operation, and as I mentioned, I'll call it a disciplined approach to LVX, the net engineering workload of those two programs is larger than we had at the base. And so just recently, we've let a group go from engineering. They're fantastic engineers who've really done excellent work in kind of what the mission of Virgin Galactic and opening this up. We just don't have the workload in these two programs for the size
high.
in certain departments.
Congratulations to me.
Some of our full-time engineers left the company recently.
Okay. All right, thanks.
Next question comes from the line of Oliver Chen with TD Cowen. Your line is open.
Hi, Michael. Hi, Michael and Doug. As we think about fourth quarter, is it reasonable to expect that the free cash flow burn would be in the negative 100 to 120 region, or anything we should know about for fourth quarter would be helpful? Also, as you think about the LVX launch vehicle program, do you have any general thoughts on the total addressable market?
Stay to the end if you want to know about winning $1,000 live on the show.
Anything that we should know about how you're pacing or thinking about R&D related to that? And then finally, any thoughts on developments with customer experience and the luxury customer experience at scale for fall 2026? Thanks a lot.
Thanks, Oliver. This is Doug. I'll take the first question and hand it over to Michael. So regarding the free cash flow, we have indicated that the third quarter coming up, we expect to be between 100 and 110 million. And then consistent with what we've expected from past is Q4 will be under 100. So we expect to exit the fourth quarter of this year at a spending level below 100. And that continues. So we would also continue to see reductions in spending going into 2026 as well. So that's our forecast at this time.
So Oliver, I'll take LVX and then customer side. So the very clear need that we'll have for more launch vehicles will be for Virgin Galactic suborbital spaceflight business. So the X in the LVX program is, you can have different variants of this ship. The place that we will put our primary focus at this stage is in a Virgin Galactic variant of that ship that will look very similar to our Eve mothership that's there existing, and probably have a few upgrades as you'd expect the new models to have. The way we can approach the engineering of that also can take into account what we are learning as we're reaching out into kind of government and research and defense areas to say, hey, is there a need in the marketplace for a high altitude, heavy lift, reasonably long endurance vehicle? And given what that need might be, how do we ensure that we are building into the design of the Virgin Galactic variant the capacity to adapt that to a government variant? So we've been pushing that through, and that part's very, very clear. Now, you talked about kind of size of that market. That is a little less. What are we, I'd say, types of use cases? There's clearly lots of testing of things that are needed to be at high altitude that will eventually turn into other ships or planes or equipment that goes there. So there's a lot of testing capability. That's probably a smaller demand on total vehicles.
And then I think it just depends on, are there systems and needs that the government would have, likely the defense side of the government, to have a larger number. We're not there yet. We're just doing the assessments we need to understand what are the needs that the government may have for the use of a vehicle like this. Who are the teams that we could partner with in that regard? And that will help us build an understanding of the business potential. So the note I put out with feasibility study with Lawrence Livermore, those people are fantastic. And that's one of the ways, not the only way, but one of the ways we're building our understanding of what this market could be. So nothing more on that at this time, but encouraged, I would say, by the general response we see for what a vehicle that does what our launch vehicles can do.
Donald Trump speaking now about
As to
Putin.
the customers, this is getting
we'll
fun
share this
for
at the end.
Customer side of the business.
We'll share it at the end. Stand by.
Waiting to be flying. So a lot of the work right now, Oliver, is in the details of how do we scale and keep the true
Frederick 3 donated $1 through a super chat.
piece, right? You're talking to luxury customer, but obviously this is an intensive adventure piece, but also very high end, very high touch.
Thank you for the super chat.
And that
Thank
means
you.
very one-to-one personal efforts. And how do we then take that and do at a higher cadence, right? As we're going from 1 flight a week to 2 flights a week to 3 flights a week, and being able to move from there and adapt our facilities and scale up the basically the customer hosting and training and all the guests of these things. These become big, major events, and how to handle that. So that's a lot of logistics. Now that's not a strange topic for us to do, but it requires detail and thought and how the facilities will be able to handle that. And we make sure that we keep the individualized attention as we have higher volumes. That's a big thing. We're starting to see the mock-ups of our spacesuits come in because those will be changing, and that's exciting to see. We are building an astronaut portal for our astronauts that will come as part of a website update as we go into sales. That is, they're kind of, behind the rope of what they will need for their journey and how our training will play out ahead of their flight. So good preparation for this, but obviously next year is when this will really ramp up for sure.
Okay, great. Very helpful. A couple of follow-ups, Michael. What are the hardest parts ahead that you'd say with respect to the assembly phase, and any other thoughts on Italy and the spaceport opportunity there as well? Thank you.
Yeah, the hard part, I have to be choiceful with my words here. The hard part in the sense of the, I'd say, unbounded part of our spaceship development journey, was pushed through in the engineering phase. It's not that every phase doesn't have its own challenges, but the engineering part has a little less bounding to it. Now, why we're kind of showing in these earnings presentations, there are lots of different aspects of the spaceship, from the avionics and flight controls to the mechanical systems to the carbon composite parts we're working to the rocket systems. And I'm watching all of those come together really well. I called Mike Moses just before this call, just checking in with him. And, he's excited. He just sees great movement. Teams are humming along with energy because we're getting within striking distance of being back to flight. So that energizes everyone up. And when you see these parts coming out, it's not just the part for the first ship, right? Because we built these tools, the second and the third parts for the static test article and our second flying ship are also moving along as well. So when we pop up with things like this fuselage, or what was last quarter, like the wing spar, those are hard to a degree, but our team handles it, right? They come in, it's a process. It's very typical that the first kind of part out of the shop, needs some process adjustments. I don't know, Oliver, if you watched our We Build Spaceships episode 3, which is about carbon part manufacturing. Our chief engineer, Gabe, he used the term, you have to dial in the recipe. So that requires expertise, but it's just, kind of handling it and moving forward and getting the parts moving. So I feel really good about all of that. Now, you mentioned Italy. Happenstance, the brand new Director General of ENAC, Alexander De Sornia, is in. He's in the building today. And so I saw he and his Director of Technical Innovation, Giovanni, downstairs with the team that we're working on the study of Italy for a spaceport. They're very pleased to be here. I think it's a very good partnership as we're doing that assessment. I think the assessment of the Grottaglie, southern Italy spaceport will probably play out tail end of this calendar year, maybe teasing into the first part of next year. But that's moving along, and the partnership with the Italian government is strong.
Thank you very much. Best regards.
Thanks, Oliver.
Our next question comes from the line of Michael Leshock with KeyBanc Capital Markets.
Nearly at the end
Your line is
now,
open.
about to tell you how you can win $1,000 on the show.
Everyone. I wanted to maybe sticking with the Italian or Italy spaceport potential. If that feasibility study is successful, at what point would you potentially break ground there and begin constructing a second spaceport? And I'm not necessarily asking for exact timing, but more so the milestones that you need to accomplish with your existing spaceport before expanding. Maybe what you're targeting in terms of the size of the Delta fleet at that time and motherships, something that you would like there before building the new facility. So any way to frame that would be great.
Yep. Everybody's very excited about Italy. And it fits right behind me, very excited about Spaceport America, New Mexico, which is first order of business, of course. So the effort we have going on now brings, as you know, 2 spaceships with our existing launch vehicle, Eve. And that gets us to a good business. We're cash positive, we're making good money, we're kind of self-sustaining on that. But we really now have the fixed cost in so that growth incrementally drives a lot of flow through, and that's our focus. The first step on that is this LVX program. We need additional launch vehicles. So we're moving the design prudently while we're still in this kind of pre-revenue, pre-earnings phase, so that we can get to this expansion. And I would expect that LVX program, because we're going to be a little prudent in the timing until we're further along with spaceships, 29 probably is when we bring those in, and we'd see the first of those moving into Spaceport America. We would expect the LVX program probably not to have the degree of tooling that we built with spaceships. We don't need as many carrier ships, but the tooling will still be developed with those where we can bring multiple copies out once the engineering and the tools have been built on a pretty frequent basis. So that to me means we would have capacity in the plant to bring the next carrier ship, the next launch vehicle, as well as a couple spaceships to get started in Italy in 2030. And we can do fast expansion from there.
And then maybe looking into 2026, as we look at the quarterly spending, do you expect that quarterly burn rate to gradually improve in these kind of, $10 or $20 million increments or so sequentially? Or do you expect, maybe a couple quarters from now, we might see a larger 50 million improvement as you move through some of the biggest quarters in terms of the investments that you have going on right now?
Mike, I would expect to see a continued declining trend in spending. It'll get down to we'll go below 100 by the fourth quarter. We'll see it continue to decline in the first part of 2026. It's not going to be big steps down. It'll be a continuation of the trend. And then what you see happen when commercial service starts is now we start bringing money in, right? And then you get a flip over to positive cash flow around the time of commercial service starting. So you got a downward trend, no big steps until we start commercial service, and then it goes the other way.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thanks, Mike.
And again, if you would like to ask a question, press star, then the number 1 on your telephone keypad. There are no further questions at this time. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes today's call. Thank you all for joining, and you may now disconnect.
There we go. Virgin Galactic earnings has come to an end. So what we're going to do now, got a bit of a surprise for you. We're going to tell you how you can win $1,000 of in cash, XRP, and then you can sell for cash if you want to. And then we're going to send you to Vaz, who is still live, who is doing the Joby Aviation earnings. And if you're interested in Virgin Galactic, you'll be interested in hearing what's being said right now on Joby Aviation. This is Vaz.
This airframe. So it's like...
So he's live on this channel. I'll give you the link in a second. But first of all, you all want to know how you can win $1,000. All right? Completely free, free to enter, free for all. So here we go. Have you all tapped the like button? That's the first part. Have you done that? Okay. Have you all subscribed? Have you all done that? Okie dokie. Good stuff. All right, then. Let me just give some love for this super chat that came in. Thank you very much for that. Right. Let me give you the chance to win $1,000. And there's a very good chance of winning. Not many people have entered. So here it is. Here is our link now. So here it comes. $1,000 XRP giveaway. Okay. There is the link. I'll pin that to the top for the moment. There you go. Now then, it's free to enter, free for all. Can you believe that Virgin Galactic is selling off like this? It's another opportunity to go again. Everything's moving up. If you get that dip, I can't give financial advice. I wouldn't, but I might even start buying it myself because everything is progressing perfectly. Seems a great opportunity to be able to buy it at this level. Anyway, there is the giveaway. So how do you win? Well, it's free to enter, free for all. You don't have to be a subscriber of the channel. You don't have to be well, I'll explain that. You don't have to be a member or pay anything. It's completely free to enter our giveaway. Okay, so all you do is you win, you claim tickets by liking, sharing, doing stuff on the show. That's it. You haven't got to be a member. You haven't got to download anything. You haven't got to pay for anything. You haven't got to sign up for anything. It's completely free to enter. All right, by abiding by all the terms and conditions of YouTube. So we're going to give away $1,000 of XRP live on the show. Pay it out live on the show, and you can sell it, do whatever you want with it. This is the giveaway page. martynlucas.com/giveaway. I'll put it in the chat again. It's pinned to the top so you can find it, but I'll keep dropping it in there. You can see it over here. You can see on September the 15th, live on the show, we're giving away at 3 p.m. Central Time, $1,000 of XRP. You got to be present to win, so make sure that you set your alarm clock and you are on the show. And all you do is claim tickets. How do you claim tickets? Well, watch this video. It'll tell you all about it. That's the giveaway video, and you can win tickets by watching the giveaway. I give you a number at the beginning, middle, and end of this very short video, add them together, and you get free tickets. It says here, you can win with one ticket. It's free to enter. Literally win with one ticket, and then you can, or you can have as many tickets as you want. The more tickets you've got, the more chances you've got, and I'll show you what your odds are in a moment. Scroll down, there's the video, you can watch that. 19 ways to win. You just sign in either email or YouTube or Google, just so we can identify you, so you're not a bot, a troll, or a scammer. We've got all the highest level of security in place, so no trolls try and win this. A daily claim to get a bonus every day on the website. On this website, martynlucas.com, we give you the chance to win tickets. Just by visiting the site every day, we give you free tickets. You can win tickets by subscribing to Sensei's newsletter. It's free. You don't have to pay for anything, all right? Just sign up for it if you want. You get 100 tickets. 100 tickets here to watch this video. This is our XRP concert. I give you a number at the beginning, middle, and end. If you watch it, add the three numbers together. You'll enjoy the concert as well. Put the number in there, and you will win some tickets. You get tickets for follow me on X. You get tickets for follow me on my YouTube channel. I've got two YouTube channels. There's the music one and the investor channel. You've probably already subscribed, so you can now just claim your tickets. You may have already followed me on X. Just enter using X or follow me on X. Very, very simple stuff to do. You may have already done it. So there you go. That's how you win tickets. And then live on the show, we will give away $1,000 in XRP. Now, what's your chances of winning? I'll show you. The chances of winning is extremely high. We've got nearly 100,000 subscribers. That's why we're doing this, to celebrate our 100,000 subscribers. So how many people do you think have entered? 100,000? Nope. 370 people. 1 in 370. That's it. How many people have claimed all the tickets? Most people are lazy. How many people have claimed all the tickets? Top users. The most tickets you can get is 1,233. How many people have done it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 people. That's it. That is James 007, Renee, Justin, Seth, and Kathleen. As you can see, we've got 2 ladies here. We have 13% of our live viewers are ladies, more than any other crypto channel in the world. They're mostly 1%, so we're very happy about that. So there you go. So only 5 people have entered and got all the tickets. So the chance of winning is really, really high. So all you got to do is go to martynlucas.com/giveaway and you can win our competition. And we'll do it live on the show. You'll see me do it. It might even be $2,000 because people want to match it. So it might even be a lot bigger than that. There you go. That's how you enter. Now then, what we're going to do, we haven't got time to bring you the Donald Trump news. It was just a press conference that he's talking with Putin. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to send you over to Vaz, who's live now doing Joby Aviation. And if you go over there, I want everyone, it's live on this channel. He's live right now on this channel. We've got double shows tonight. I want you to go in here and say to Vaz, Martyn sent me, your show is rubbish. All right. Something like that. Just wind the bugger up. All right. Wind him up. Wind him up. Because look, he's looking miserable. I think he looks miserable. What do you reckon? What do you reckon? So what I'm going to do now is give you Vaz's show and we're going to surprise him. We're going to surprise him because we've got 175 people left. He's got 102. Can you imagine if 175 people just jump in and tap his like button? He's going to love it. He's going to get really excited. All right, there he is. You ready? So we'll do it right now. Let me give everyone the link. And Vaz will also tell you about the competition as well. Are you ready? Here we go. There you go. There's the link. Right, it'll automatically take you there, but there's the link. Tap that. Go in and say, your show is rubbish, Martyn's better. Or you can say, your show's better, Martyn's is rubbish. But the fact you've been watching mine would be a lie, wouldn't it? It would be a lie because you've been here the entire time. So go in there, do what you want, blow it up, and it'd be really, really funny. It'd be really fun. Look, he's talking about the giveaway now, look.
Celebrate our 100,000 subscribers on YouTube coming.
He's telling you about the competition now. So I'm going to end the stream. Go and check it out. Go and say hello to Vaz. And here's the link to X and Instagram. If you follow me there, you get free tickets to the competition. If you want free tickets, free stocks of Robinhood USA, free stocks of Robinhood UK, there it is in the chat. Make sure that you go and claim those. I've just given the links on Vaz's show. So if you want free Robinhood shares, UK or free Robinhood shares the US. I've just realized I just shared it on Vaz's channel. Look, there it is. It's my channel, actually. It's BBC One, BBC Two. This is BBC Two. There's the links. I'm rubbish. Martyn sent me. Dave the Fish. Here we go. Right. Let me end the stream. Let's see what he says. Let's blow him up. Let's take him from 100 people watching to 300 in 1 second. You ready? Everyone go in there now. Tap the like button. Say hello. Martyn sent me. You're rubbish. And that's it from me. I'll see you back in the morning. We've got more earnings, more stuff. More stuff, basically. That's it from me. Thanks ever so much indeed. I'm going to end the show. Links in the chat. It'll take you there automatically. Till next time, take care of yourselves and each other. Whoosh. Ta-ra.